there's ways of doing this with equations, but at the same time, I think a table, especially if you got a 1 and a 3, I mean, seriously, all we have to do is go 0, 1, 2, and 3 and kind of finish up a table. An exponential equation means it's multiplying each time. So I know that when I input a 1, I get a 12, and when I put in a 3, I get a 108, which means from here to here, it's increasing by, if it's an exponential, well, I'm looking for an equation like this, a times b to the x power. Okay? A times b to the x power is an initial value and then a multiplier. Well, my initial value is here, and my multiplier is what I'm doing when I go this times that again. Well, 12, if I know my times tables, 12 times 9 is equal to 108. Okay? But I'm doing 9 over two steps, doing the same thing. Okay? So you basically have to think, okay, well, 9, if I broke it down to what times what, well, it has to be a 3 times 3, and 12 times 3 is 36, and 36 times 3 is, guess what? 108. I didn't give you much time to guess, but that's the truth. So I have my multiplier. It's a times 3, so I know it's going to be 3 to the x power. The only thing I need is my initial value, and that's just back one step. So if I go back 1, divide by 3, I end up with a 4 there, so it's 4 times 3 to the x power. Same thing can be done here. I just have to switch gears in my brain. I mean, we can do the slope, find the slope, m2 or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But I can still do the same thing here. I can say, well, that's a 12 and that's a 108. Well, I'm adding this time, okay? So I'm adding bigger numbers. I think that's what, when you subtract these two, you end up with like 96. Okay, you divide 96 by 2 and you end up with, 48? So if I'm adding 48 here, 12 plus 48 is equal to 60. 60 plus 48 is 108. So if I subtract 48 from 12, I get a negative 36. So there I am. I'm back at my initial value of my growth. Different equation this time, y equals mx plus b. The growth we said is increasing by 48, so y equals 48x minus 36, because that's my initial value at 0.